Do you know what the biggest cultural difference that I have noticed since I've started living in America? And this isn't like American people don't understand sarcasm or they're too overbearing in restaurants, although, yeah, I'm still doing fine. You asked me 20 seconds ago, I haven't had another bite of food. I'm getting off topic. The biggest cultural difference that I've noticed that nobody else speaks about. And it takes me by surprise every single time. Every single time it happens, I go, oh my God, it's like a jump scare. Laughing out loud in the cinema. Whenever I go to the cinema, the Americans will literally be sat there lolling. Like laughing loudly out loud. Takes me by surprise every single time. And it's not even something I noticed that British people didn't do until I heard the American people doing it. I think the first film that I noticed it was like Book Club 2 with like the older female actresses, and it's like a fine film, but it's not like the funniest film I've ever seen. Didn't matter. People were like lolling, laughing out loud, and I was like, oh, like, you guys love this. But no, it wasn't that film. It's every single film I've seen since that is like lolling, literally lolling. And I don't know why it is. Like, British people aren't like not laughing in the cinema. I just don't think that we're laughing so overtly. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like it's more of like a I don't know. Like I said, it's not something I noticed we didn't do until I noticed people doing it here. Not a good thing, it's not a bad thing, just something I noticed that takes me by surprise every single time.
I moved from Bury to Las Vegas and I have experienced my fair share of culture shock, but this might just be the biggest one yet. So every Friday is rubbish day. That's normal. Okay, cool. Put your bins on the curb, they come and collect them, whatever. But every other Friday is bulk collection day. Now, let me show you. You can literally put whatever you want on the curb and they will come and take it away for free. These are in good condition. Shall I take them? So fun fact, this one time my husband was driving around, he found a chair on the side of the road on bulk day, so he brought it home and we sold it on Facebook Marketplace for $80. So no, you don't have to call your council, no, you don't have to go to the tip. You just, anything you don't want, you just put it on the side of the road and they just take it away every other week.
Oh my God, they really do mean it when they say everything's bigger in Texas, or just everything's bigger in the US, because I just went into a gas station and look at the size of this drink. I have big hands for reference. It is huge. This was with tax $2.15. That works out at £159. Crazy. This is like, let me just get a can of drink that I just bought for reference. This is a Celsius and this is 300 milliliters. Width, that's crazy. That's got to be like litre and a half, yeah. And it's so cheap. It's actually so cheap. We also went to a really fancy restaurant, like a seafood restaurant, really bougie, and we was like, oh, we've been used to like refills, so we was like, oh, you know, that's it, we're not going to get a refill, we'll just get like some water and a Coke. And it was still a refill at a fancy restaurant. See, like, we have refills at like Toby Carvery and that, but if you go to like, I don't know, a more prestigious restaurant, it's not. Everything's bigger in Texas, everything's bigger in the US. And oh my God, I saw a Red Bull, 550 milliliters. Crazy.
Have you ever thought about how the little things we do every single day might look completely crazy to a foreigner? For British tourists visiting the United States, everyday American life is one giant culture shock. Things that locals consider perfectly normal leave these visitors absolutely speechless and confused. Let's dive into some of the funniest and most genuine reactions as Brits try to make sense of the American way of life. Let's check it out.
Just filling up at the gas station, and what people don't say is, I love how you can just have this kind of trigger on and the fuel just keeps going without touching it. Which is nuts. In the UK you can't do that, you have to physically stand there and hold it. But here it's all hands-free, just chilling. So convenient, absolutely love it.
This clip divided Americans. Some thought I was crazy for being baffled by it. But here's the thing, in the UK our bin men are out here sprinting, hauling, chucking rubbish in like it's sports day. So when I moved to Vegas and saw the truck do this with one robotic arm, my jaw was on the floor. It's giving EastEnders versus Hollywood blockbuster.
Dude, it's so hot out right now. It's like, must be like 80.
80? That's so hot. Oh my God. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, I forgot you're British. Yeah, no, it's like 26.
26? You should have said that. That's so nice. It's lovely.
In America, they drive on the left-hand side with their steering wheel, but they drive on the street on the right. Wait, what? I'm so confused. So the steering wheel's on the left, but you drive on the right. Like, wait, what?
So I'm from the UK and I moved over to America to do like a Disney college program, and I've been in my accommodation for under 2 weeks. I just thought I would show you some differences that I've already found between like how US homes are and UK homes. Obviously I don't know if all US homes are like this, but this is what our accommodation is like. So the first one is that there's no switches on the plug sockets to turn them on or off. They're just all constantly on, which I think is really scary. Usually in the UK we have like a little button to be like off, on, even if the thing's plugged in and it's turned off, it won't charge. So here's the plug socket, there's no on or off button. The second thing I noticed was that like the washing machines and tumble dryers are huge. They are literally triple the size of what a normal UK one would be. You can fit all your bedding, all your towels, all your clothes in one, and you'll still have plenty of room for other stuff. And everything dries really quick, like it dries in under an hour in the dryer, whereas in the UK you usually have to put it in there for like 2 hours for anything to dry. Here's the size of the washer and the dryer. The other thing I noticed is how expensive like grocery shopping is and the sizes things come in. So I'll show you an example of my milk. I've got a milk and it's about this big. That's literally the smallest size I could get. And this is the smallest milk you could get. Moving on from that is the expiry dates. Things last for months out here. I'm pretty sure my milk goes out of date in like 2 weeks. I bought some chicken. I think that goes out of date in like 3 months. In this sink, where the sink hole is, I don't know if it's called a sinkhole, plug hole, whatever the water goes down, it's huge. It's really big. I'm really scared that I'm gonna like drop something in there and it's gonna fall and I'm never gonna find it again. In our sinks at home that we have metal to catch things, they have nothing, like nothing will catch something if it falls. But I think you can put food down there, like I think that's a thing. Okay, the last one is that there's no ground floor. So I'm currently on floor 2, but you only have to go up 1 flight of stairs to get on floor 2 because the ground floor is 1. That confuses me so much.
Things in our American household that my British husband loves.
Trash disposal. So
Garbage disposal.
Garbage disposal, sorry. You can have your dishes running. You've got some food wastage and you'll just listen to that.
There you go.
There you go.
Nothing better.
God knows where that goes. This was my favourite. The keypad, you press, and then it closes. You can even get a little beeper thing that you push in the car and it does it automatically.
Efficiency, baby.
Yeah. Let's go. No manual labour lifting it up. Is for a flag. That is insane.
And all the houses have them.
Oh yeah. This is not, your dad didn't put this in. This is already here. I mean, if you were in England, you get arrested for doing that. Next up is sprinklers, but not just any old sprinklers. These guys pop in and out of the ground. They retract, so.
They're on a timer.
I'm not on a timer. They come on twice a day.
So good.
Next is a generator for when the power goes out. I don't know what scenario you're in where the power's going out that you need a generator, but they're pretty common here.
There's a generator when your power goes out once every 5 years.
Finally is this big bad boy combo. Washer, dryer. Look at these two. I mean, these look like they should be cleaning hotel sheets. That you can lose.
I feel like you're trying to sell it to me.
Come on down to Tags Electrical. No, you could lose a child in there. All right.
You could fit in there easily.
This guy. I mean, again, I don't know what you're drying, apart from an elephant's bed sheet.
Just a few things that I want to tell you guys that I have noticed that is weird. When you go to the toilet, number 1, it flushes automatically. No warning, no sign. Cleanse of the minge. I was shocked when this happened. We don't have this type of technology. Who's in charge of the toilets over here? Stephen Hawkins, it seems. Smart, clever. This also baffles my mind, right? On the motorway, there's a specific special lane just for cars with 2 or more people in. Like, why is there not all lanes for just however many people you want in the car? No, there's a specific lane that you can go on, drive in, just for 2 people and above. So you can't go in that lane if there's just 1 person. No, God forbid. God forbid. Who knows what would happen if you'd go in that lane, just 1 person. When you're filling up your petrol,
There's 4 different types of the same petrol. You may think, Chloe, what do you mean there's 4 types? Isn't it just petrol and diesel? No, there's diesel regular, diesel plus, and diesel V-power. Blew my head. You can turn right on a red light. That's not normal. Is it safe? I don't know. I haven't got a license over here. But even if it's on a zebra crossing, guys, you can turn right on a red light. Like, that is so illegal in the UK. If it's red, it's red. If it's green, it's green. Go, stop. In the US, why is it so complicated? And people might already know this, but I didn't. When you go for a meal, you ask for the card machine. The waitress says, card machine? No. So that's not the normal way of paying for things over there. You literally eat your meal. They give you a piece of paper to sign. You put your card on the piece of paper, the receipt. They take it back, do something with your card, and then bring it back to you. I lost my card weeks ago. I only have Apple Pay. That's been a problem. I'll keep you guys updated on the rest of the weird things that I find out about this country. But yeah, love you, America.
Americans, what is the one and have a good one? Like one what? 1 day, 1 week, 1 banana, 1 life? I have no idea. You're using this every day in every situation. Like, hi, have a good one. And I'm also using that, but I have no idea, do I use it in the right way or no?
Now there's a thing over here in America that I am really struggling to understand. It's called a speed limit. I don't think Americans know what it means either.
How many petrol pumps is there? I've never seen one like it. I'm going to get lost in here. You're going to have to give me an air tag or something.
One thing I've noticed as a Brit living in America is that Americans don't tend to swear as much as us. Obviously, I can only speak for the area that we live. We live in Kansas, and it's a really nice place to raise a family. And don't get me wrong, I'm completely here for it. I hated walking the streets in England and hearing people swear left, right and centre. My children would pick it up and it was just not nice. And I get that it's embedded in our culture, it's embedded in our language, and it's used as terms of endearment and jokes and banter, but it still doesn't take away from the fact that children are hearing it really young. Now, here in America, we can walk the streets and you don't hear anyone swear. I've heard adults swear in conversations, but they are very careful to make sure they're not doing it in front of the children, which is really considerate, something that doesn't happen back in England, but it's just nice. Now, what they do over in America is they use substitute words like heck, darn it, gosh, things like that. And I'm not really fussed about my children picking that up. They're not offensive words, they're a substitute for swearing, but they're fine. And actually, my son did drop his book the other day and he went, darn it. He's turning American so quickly.
Even the way eggs are stored in the US, both in grocery stores and at home, is different to the way it's done in the UK. Here, they're stored in the fridge, in the grocery store and at home. Whereas in the UK, they're just on a shelf in the store, and then at home, people usually just put them in the cupboard. Sometimes in the fridge, but often just in a cupboard. And they look different as well. They are pure white versus our more brown colour. You can get the brown ones, but the more common ones are pure white. And on the topic of grocery stores, here they will pack your bags for you. Again, that was new to me, and to be honest, I'm still not used to it, and I feel a little bit bad because I'm more than capable of doing it. I'm more than happy to do it, but they do it without me even getting an opportunity, which I always tell them thank you for packing. Well, I say thank you for helping, but they didn't help, they did it all. But even things like shopping carts or trolleys, as we call them in the UK, those are different in that the wheels from the back steer, whereas in the UK, the front wheels are what steers the cart. So the first time you've ever pushed one that steers from the back wheels, when you've been used to the front, it feels really weird, like you have to lift it to turn it. Who'd have thought something like that would be different amongst all the other things you have to try and get used to when you move to a new country? Then paying for things with your card at a restaurant or something like that, you'll give them your card, they walk away with it where you can't see, which a bit weird to begin with. You're like, whoa, where's my card gone? And then they'll come back with like a receipt, and at that point you'll write down however much you want to tip, and then that's that. You walk off. So maybe they'd later on go through them all and say, oh, this charge that amount on that card. I don't know. And another thing here, most houses have a garage, or a double one at least. In fact, I've not seen a single one. and people actually park their cars in them. Whereas back in the UK, most houses, well, it depends where you are. A lot don't have them, and a lot will come with a single one, but then a lot of people will convert that single one into another front room. And those who don't do it, a lot of people just use their garage to just store junk. Like, it's really not uncommon for people to have really messy garages, and actually pretty rare for those to actually park their car in there. Yes, someone's probably going to come here and contradict me and say, well, I park mine in there and I live in the UK. I'm just saying, generally speaking, most people don't.
Front garden? No, tennis court. Look at that. Oh, postman comes in there and get walloped with an ace. Small cars in America are huge. That's the front of the car. Massive. There's the owner. So I'm not going to steal it. Nan just got in that. She's bopped out. I thought my Mini Cooper Sport was snazzy. Are there any celebrities around here?
Well, Frank Sinatra's his old houses.
Frank Sinatra's up there?
Yeah.
Can you believe that? Mailboxes. We don't. We have letterboxes. They have mailboxes. So the postman doesn't need to go in and get barked at by a dog. He simply puts it in here. I do not get the roads. Everywhere there's stops. They don't do zebra crossings. Like, I don't know if we're allowed to cross, and then everyone just stops. And it's like a staring game. Oh, Peter's just going for it. Shall I just cross? Thanks, Peter. Watch this, ready? There's a car coming. I'm going to just peer onto the road. Here's Peter. He will stop regardless. And she'll just look. There's clearly no cars. Everybody drives Teslas. Chomping a 15k for breakfast. Compared to England, it's sunny. It's 7 a.m. Sun. None of that sun rain thing. Oh, there's nice flowers like sunflowers in England. They're called palm trees. Roads are huge. Lucky because I'm like a friggin' truck. I'm so jacked big. They don't just do single roads. Also run a marathon and just do circles around the road. They're blocks. Block. That's her front garden. A few palms she put up. Look at that for an old boy. Beware the dog. Even people that I ask, do you have a dog? Nobody have a dog. But they put beware the dog sign in America. Good weather, good fitness vibe. Hi. I'm a tourist from the UK and I'm Tom. Thanks for having us, guys. Hi. Have fun! Everyone's lovely! Have a great class. Bye, Peter! Garbage! Is that garbage or rubbish? Garbage. That's garbage. Thanks, Peter. Movie colony. Channing Tatum!
Guys, LA isn't a real place. Being a Brit in America, this is such a weird place. There's just too many culture shocks.
Everything's just so different.
First of all, we have random palm trees like this. Everything is so spaced out, like this is just...
It's just aesthetic.
Very aesthetic. The parking signs are so confusing.
Like in London, you can park for free after 6 o'clock or something. But here, it says 10 to 3. You cannot park after 3, which is so weird.
Like, you know how in London, after 6 o'clock, parking is free? Like,
you can park in a single yellow,
yeah,
in a bay or whatever. Here, you cannot.
No.
See this street here? If we were driving in London, how many people would be walking on the pavement right now?
Oh my God.
You don't see one person walking. That's
it's
what
like a ghost town.
No one walks.
Pavement,
you would see people, you'd see corner shops, you see boss man, there is nothing.
Also, please look at their high schools. Oh look, a person walking on the pavement. That is very rare.
The high school looks like a flipping Supreme Court.
Yeah, that's very true. Also, because we're in like Hollywood, yeah, there's literally like posters of movies everywhere. Like, they just advertise the crap out of these movies. Also, this is considered traffic, apparently.
This guy told me you're gonna see so much traffic and it's gonna take so long. I'm like, okay, I'm thinking 9 to 5 prime time London, like peak, you're not moving for 20 minutes.
This is nothing.
There's like 7 cars in front of me.
American customer service is unmatched. I'm a Brit in the US at the moment. We went into Chick-fil-A to get some cookies because you guys told us they were good. And as I was waiting at the counter, one of the ladies went, "John?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's me." And she came over with my cookies and she went, "You need cookies, do you, baby?" For a moment, I forgot I was married. I was like, "I do, yeah. Do you want to feed them to me?" No, I didn't. I actually went even more British. I was like, "I do, yes." I suddenly became Hugh Grant. I was like, "Yes, I do actually, yeah. Yes, I do, yeah." What takes it to the next level, though, is the guy in front of me had to come up to the counter again because they'd got his order wrong. The customer service was incredible. She was like, "I'm sorry you had to come up to the counter again, sweetie. There's a coupon in there for next time, okay? That shouldn't have happened to you." In the UK, I can drive to a McDonald's or KFC, pick up my order, stupidly not check my order until I get home, realise they've forgotten all of the fries, call them up and they're like, "Yeah, alright, yeah, sorry about that. You'll have to come back and get your meal then." That's it. There's nothing. This guy hadn't got home. He'd just gone to his seat in the restaurant. He got a coupon for having to walk 10 yards back to the counter. They were like, that's totally unacceptable. That shouldn't have happened to you. In the UK, they're like, you gonna come and get your second meal or not?
It is crazy to realize that what is totally normal to one person can be mind-blowing to someone else. It just goes to show how unique every culture really is. What is a normal habit in your country that you think would confuse a tourist? Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. If you had a good laugh watching this video, please make sure to leave a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.